the General Assembly.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Thank you, Dom.
Thank you, Dom.
For this lovely camera. You are my hero and everybody else's. So pretty.
Right now, it looks like we have next in solidarity with Fredericton, Ottawa, and Toronto. And I do understand if you like. Today, all three of those encampments got eviction letters. Ottawa is supposed to be out by midnight tonight. Michelle, who's in Montreal, has gone there and she's helping out, staying in solidarity. Toronto's situation is a little more complicated. I don't quite understand what you're going to do today.
Right now?
Yeah.
So last Tuesday, Toronto received eviction notices on the 10th. So they had the city municipal enforcement officers and the police that delivered eviction notices on the 10th. They managed to get in front of the judge very quickly on Thursday. They got a very temporary injunction to carry them through until this morning. They went back into the courts on Friday for a full-day hearing, but a judge released a decision this morning, a long 53-page decision. I'd be happy to send out a link to the Facebook page and all this. Long 53-page decision, we're still going over, that sadly was in favor of the city and not occupied. So it looks like they'll be enforcing an eviction imminently. I heard on the phone today with folks over there. Sadly, we were waiting on the outcome of that case, and the Vancouver case, and the reported earlier the Vancouver case was also a loss.
Alright, and then the last one is Fredericton, which is told they have to be out by the 25th. And this is the one I think we should discuss a bit more in depth because they're the Maritimes, and we should consider what we can do to stand in solidarity with them. They're very small. One of the guys from it went down to New York, and the group of us went down. And so it would be good to consider what we could do in solidarity. Angel, the note she put on Facebook, suggested that if we could actually get over there, that's what they consider, but I really just want to get into social what we can do.
I would hypothetically be willing to be involved in that, but so we can continue to discuss it and maybe get. It sounds like the kind of thing that we got 3 or 4 people to together at least and just at least get a carload up there to show our support for people in the same situation as us.
It might be just to start to get in contact with someone that is there and just send them an email saying like we're interested in helping them out, what would they most like us to do.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. If anyone's interested in pursuing that, or if people want to trade email addresses, I don't know. I later can propose it, so we can propose that we do exactly that. Awesome.
Kelly was saying that there's a space on Activism. I think it might be connected to like the North End Community Health Center, but I don't know the address. It has a yellow awning. It's across from Luca's gym, and apparently we can use it a couple days a week. She said that we just need to decide which days those are, and I think she has to be present when we're using it. And it has a kitchen as well, so we could like cook food for the day. I don't know, like I was talking to some people, we thought maybe weekends would be a good one to do that. Weekends have more people, like Saturday and Sunday. So I could propose Saturday and Sunday now, unless like other people. Does anyone think other days are better?
I think it's a great idea because I would come out full force on Saturdays and Sundays and help with the preacher and then bring my first aid kit and do whatever, 100%.
I think that it would be really, really awesome if everyone would be quite happy to find that we do. Whether or not we're picking days long term is not really that relevant. I think that if it's possible, why not get to try to get it for Thursday? Me and Sirius and Tuesday. Oh wait, no, Thursdays is when we don't have GAs, sorry. Things have already been Sally and I think we should try to get it together for as soon as possible. And if we can decide something on it tonight in the short term, I think
I was just gonna say that we also have to run it by Kelly to make sure she is available for some days.
I think we have a perfect indoor space to go now.
So far, it doesn't have a kitchen.
It doesn't have a kitchen. Well, that's it. I'd love to be able to open it up.
W, I'm talking to managers.
I'd love to be able to have a kitchen service.
So everybody, look at my nifty new camera. I would like to personally thank Dom, who is a fucking miracle worker. He messaged me on YouTube and said that he felt really bad for me losing my camera, and he's in a position at work where he can't be involved with Occupy. I need to look down here. He's in a position where he can't be involved in Occupy, and he wanted to be able to give a little bit of what he can, and he enjoys the videos and all that, so he bought me this camera. Like, it's like, because look at that, it's a Panasonic HDC TM900 full HD 1080p, and it even has a 3D optical lens on it, so I can make 3D videos. Dom, you didn't have to do that, and I have no way of thanking you enough for giving me the opportunity to continue these videos in an even better quality than I had before. And you blew my mind, my friend. You fucking blew my mind.
Never, never, never let you forget your love that girl.
I don't understand the reference.
Well, Michael, it was nice to get your call.
We had to come over right away. It's urgent. Michael, listen, you can tell
Still trying to figure out how to use white balance and all that. There it goes. Yay. But the zoom and like, see if I can actually make out what they're saying on this thing.
I know you had a lot to talk about.
Oh my god, I can.
Is there an operating theater that's open to visitors? Never mind, I'll find it. He hasn't changed.
No. So what could wait?
Am I the kind of person to misremember our relationship as something more than it was?
Michael Scott.
So, what did I do today? Today I went to the police station and I did about a 2-hour interview with the staff sergeant regarding my complaint, and basically went over everything, explained the situations and why I got arrested, so on and so forth. I was a little nervous about doing it though, because there is a legal issue involved and I didn't know if divulging certain information would be detrimental to my case or what I could include or anything like that, so I was very sketchy about what I could do. However, I found a very interesting thing while I was there. He gave me this pamphlet that basically explains what happens when you file complaints with the police. And in it, it says that the chief of police is the person who actually goes over the complaints and decides whether they're good or decides whether they can follow through with it or not. And if the complaint is actually against the chief of police, then it goes to a board and they decide what goes on. However, I realized that there's a conflict of interest there, because it was the chief of police who ordered the police to come and forcibly remove us from Victoria Park. And my complaint is about those actions. And if the chief of police made that order, then technically the complaint is against him. and he can't be the one to decide whether or not my complaint goes through or not. So the officer I was speaking to actually agreed with me and said that's a conflict of interest, and that my complaint will be dealt with the board that decides these things. So that was kind of good. Then I also got in contact with a lawyer today, the gentleman who was doing Miles' case, the person I kept going to see in court a few videos back, and he's going to take on my case as well. So I got a very good lawyer. I have to go talk to him tomorrow, get see what the process is that we need to take and so on and so forth, and get that all get going and good. Hopefully get my conditions removed from my arrest sooner than later, so that way I can start getting back into the protests and everything like that. And then in between that and the GA, Dom messaged me on YouTube and offered to purchase this camera for me, which I am still fucking mind fucked by. I can't thank you enough, Dom. You basically made my fucking like, you turned a mind that was about to crack into a mind that seemed like it was in La La Land, because this, looking at this camera right now, and just the thing is fucking amazing, and there's so much things that I can do with this thing that it's just it's so awesome. It's a professional camera. There's so much shit I can do with it. First though, I have to figure out how to use it properly. That's gonna take some time, because for those of you who remember when I started making these videos, I didn't even know how to turn a fucking camera on, let alone use it properly. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to take me a while, but as you guys can see, the picture from this is a lot clearer. I don't know how the audio is yet. I'll have to figure that out as I get to the editing. But from what I see with the zoom and the way the quality is, I mean, this is 1080p, which is fucking high definition. So thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. So everybody in the comments, thank Dom for me. The more the merrier, because this camera is fucking amazing, and I cannot believe that he is just oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I have a lot of figuring out to do in regards to how to get the video off of this camera and onto the computer, because I don't think I set it up to put the video onto the memory card, because there's 35 gigs of memory built into this camera, which is like 5 times what my memory card has. So I have like 5 hours of video that I can film instead of my 44 minutes. So I'm going to have a lot more to show you guys, because there's a lot more I can film now, which means there's a lot more I have to edit. Fuck. But that's a good thing. So thank you everybody for your support over the past week. I almost fucking cracked. I almost had life break me, but it's moments like these that show me that there's people in this world that are still willing to step up for one another. And it gives me motivation to continue. And without people like you, Dom, and without people like Amanda who signed for my release, and without the people at Occupy and everybody who's involved in these videos, who comments regularly and always supports me, I would be a fucking lost person in this world. So thank you to everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have a lot of shit to do, try to figure this shit out, so I probably won't get any sleep tonight. So stay strong, stay wise, folks. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.